Welcome back everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming, continuing my playthrough of a Total War Saga Troy as Phillip, as Achilles. So Achilles and Ajax are in Troy, fighting the armies of Paris and Aeneas and Hector, as well after conquering the city of Troy. Meanwhile, on the home front, I am dealing with the last remaining opposition to Greek rule or Achaean rule on the mainland. So I have an army here. It's actually a pretty sizable army over here that's going to be thrown against me. So I'm just going to deploy my archers. I'm going to deploy them over there. The Phaean spears will hold that rank, that side. The light swords. We do have Centaur scouts. Actually, I'll put these guys in back. I can use their javelins right here to hold the line. I wonder what kind of and I'm going to pull my hero back. I wonder what kind of unit size the Creative Assembly designed these kind of settlements for. That's something that I am genuinely wondering about. So they can't actually attack me from that side. So okay, I'm just gonna take that missile fire. So alright, we have militia when we have renowned slingers. Those slingers, though, renowned slingers, actually will be a bit more dangerous than one might think. I'm not worried about their melee infantry. I am worried those slingers are just going to destroy my army. My entire army. I mean, what do they have? They have a bunch of militia and they have a bunch of slingers. Yeah, it's just going to be a case of hold position, take the damage, and just deal with it, really. I can send my centaurs to attack them after a certain time. Like, these guys are going to take quite a bit of damage because they are in that kind of a position. Now we got 2 militia units. I'm going to send the runners to help out over there. And I'm going to, well, send my hero as well. Their hero is an archer. Alright, they're breaking. So the centaurs will, I'll try and wipe these renowned slingers. It is going to be tricky, however. Actually, maybe I should just send them over here. Since we do have another militia unit coming in. Alright, so we have more militia. I sincerely doubt those renowned slingers, even though they're...
Your warriors are losing heart.
They are top tier units. I sincerely doubt that they'll be able to win that fight. Okay, just going to take the damage there.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
At your command! Combat ready! Destroy the foe! Hungry for glory! Strike hard! Advance, men! Defenses ready! Train and ready!
Bows at your command.
Combat ready! Wipe them out! Let's do it! Javelins, home! Foes beware! Arrows ready! On the move! Ready for incoming! Spears! For the Achilles! Spears! Destroy the foe! Bows at your command! Swords! Defensive positions!
Your warriors have been routed. Take care. You are losing ground. The foe is capturing your victory point.
All right, half their army is gone. Well, 1,000 men of their army are gone, that is. But not quite enough. Too many slingers there, holy crap. Ranged armies do win. Maybe I should have attacked. Alright, so they've taken that settlement. I do have an army. Let's see.
You ask too much.
Right, so
Looks like a... Achilles.
indeed, Achilles.
You may find my sickness ends many ambitions.
Right, I do have this one army. Though I could march it south to save
By the numbers.
the city there and just raise another one over here. I think, well, the problem there is where would I raise one? It is a bit of an issue. Well, I guess here would do. King of Boyers. Let's see here.
I pledge my loyalty. Yes.
Doesn't have to be a great army, just something to be able to withstand.
Attack! Bring their deaths.
Well, they may siege Troy,
Hit them now.
but they're not going to be able to take it. Troy is not the kind of city you just lay out, put under siege and just expect to starve out. You need to march on it.
Slaughter them.
Okay, so we have...
A well
How strong is this garrison? Not strong at all, so I'm guessing Achilles and his men can just
Show no
take it.
mercy.
Okay.
Turn the ground red. Leave them nothing. Check the defenses. March harder. Organize watches.
I can be poison is a subtle weapon. You may find my dubious skills of use.
Achilles and I share mutual interests. I'm surprised.
Champion of champions. For death.
I see the bigger picture.
Master of war.
We will go down in history. I love a challenge. Bring their deaths. Bring the pain. I look. No. Achilles. The Myrmidons are fine.
I am your bridge to the divine. The gods' disfavor will drive them back. I apologize for this failure.
I always have a plan. Kill them all. Achilles.
It will be epic. I'll win.
I hope your temper.
Talking now avoids suffering later.
Ready for war.
Alright, so Hector has pulled back his army from the siege of Troy. And taken Colonna. I mean, I had to pull back myself because, well, Dardania. But Aeneas has been once again put in his rightful place. Yeah. Well, this one, I would say, like, it's worth fighting this one. Just because I can significantly weaken his army by just fighting Sarpedon. A guy who Achilles slew in the Iliad. Yep. Right, so this particular place will actually be pretty hard for him to assault. Just because, well, the terrain. The terrain won't suit it.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements. Take care. You are losing ground. The foe's ladders have a foothold on your walls.
Okay.
The foe has captured your tower. The city gates have been destroyed. The enemy have captured the gates.
I mean, they've already lost close to 1,000 men. And yes, sure, they will replenish many of them. But if I can buy myself some time, I think the reason for some of these slowdowns is
Your
just the
hero
AI
is under
really
attack.
struggling with the terrain.
You'll soon be crying for mercy. You're the one who will die. Consider it done. On the move.
It's one of those issues.
For the Achilles!
Hell, my units are struggling with the terrain.
You shouldn't even be here.
Masters of war! Attack!
Fully armed.
I don't know if I can get to kill 2,000. That would be extraordinary.
One of your units has no more ammunition. You have lost a victory point. Your warriors are losing heart. Your warriors have been routed.
Not quite the 2,000 I would have liked, but close enough. And their general is significantly wounded.
The foe has sighted your hidden units. Your hero is under attack. Victory is close enough to taste. One of your units has no more ammunition.
War makes the man. War is my business. As you say.
Poison is a subtle weapon.
Veteran strategist. I hear and obey.
For death and glory. Turn the ground red. Slaughter them. Now I rule here. I pledge my loyalty.
That won't work. That's not an option.
Ready for war. Consider it done. We will claim victory. Show me blood!
Alright, the main threat is the reinforcement army. I can deal with that. I can win the battle. The chariots should be able to handle that and then turn around and wheel through the units that he does have in the city. There are some guards of Troy, so those are absolutely going to be a big problem. But I believe that it is an issue that I can tackle. And if I'm wrong, well, Ajax will lose.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Chariots to the fore! With me, charioteers!
interesting, their deployment here. Gonna send him to deal with Hector.
Awaiting orders. Let's see blood. Chariots moving up. Don't hold back. Chariots ready. Chariots advance. Destroy the foe. Let's see blood. Strike hard.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Have they posted a patch, I wonder?
Don't hold back. Sons of Achilles. Trained and ready. Foes beware.
By the looks of it.
Your command. Masters of war. Horses harnessed. Trained and ready. As you say.
Your warriors have been routed.
Chariot, move! With me, charioteers! Combat ready!
Oh,
Massacre them! Attack! Javelins hold! Spears! In good order! Chariot moving out!
Your warriors are losing heart.
Hungry for glory! Barbs! For the Achilles! Spears! Wreak havoc! Chariots advance! Charioteers ready! Combat ready! Ever loyal!
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
This shouldn't take long! Masters of war! Destroy the foe! Destroy the foe! Chariots move! Trained and ready! You're not up to this! I rather hungry for glory! Hungry for glory! Charioteers ready! Awaiting orders! Chariots to...
One of your units has
do I have
no
to say
more
that I
ammunition.
did expect a defensive bow, but well, for him. So what, is the settlement so burnt to the ground, or did he just deploy his army to meet me on the open field of battle?
Don't expect mercy! Foes
That was a bit,
withdraw!
yep. Okay, so I lost, yeah, I ended up losing more units. It's,
There will be other.
yeah, I'm just gonna have to pull back. So, in that case, yeah, I can't defeat Hector on an open field of battle. If it was a siege, though I'm guessing maybe the settlement hasn't been rebuilt. No, it actually has, just...
None can stand
Right.
against me.
So be it then.
Loyal to the last.
So the army here will...
Glory awaits us.
will march north. We get some passive rage on the hero.
Massacre them.
One turn for this particular siege.
War makes the man.
Meet Hades. They'll believe their leaders are incompetent.
Portents are no mystery to me.
None can stand against me. We will claim victory. War, now!
Serving Ares. Show your mettle. Strike them down. Enslave our captives. Experienced in war. That will not work.
That will not work.
They will know their cause is doomed. All gratitude to the gods.
War is my business. Trained for command. My tactics always work.
Bring the pain. Bring their deaths.
Alright, I'm not going to take their settlement just yet. Let's see diplomatic status. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 settlements here. 5 with the Patience. And the war. Well, the war drags on.
The Myrmidons are fine soldiers. I'm happy to talk.
Okay.
Yes, we should talk.
Need the food. Even if it's only going to cover one.
Don't make... The Myrmidons are fine.
Yeah, I'll agree to a military alliance with him later. Like, I want them to deal with Dardanian's holdings at sea while I march over here. Now, the good part is that Paris doesn't have any more territory elsewhere.
I look forward to hearing you out.
What are you doing?
Don't make me regret listening.
Well, they are at war with Sparta, actually. So, okay, so Menelaus is going there. He's taking that particular settlement. Then another army of his is marching there. We've got the Amazons here. And Ithaca is just, well, doing what Ithaca does. I do find that, let's see, ownership. This will give me a better idea, I guess. Okay, so Ithaca controls most of the Peloponnese and most of central Greece. Well, I guess you could say central Greece myself. Still, not quite. It's not that simple. All right, I need some more food. Need more bronze. A heck of a lot more bronze. One of the things I can do, like I could also use stone, all that kind of stuff. Actually, I don't have an enormous supply of stone.
Strong in defense.
Could replace some of these units.
War is my business.
Let's see.
I certainly will.
Well, dang, great.
Master of war.
Achaean slingers. Yeah, I'll get a bunch of militia here. It's not like I need a huge army to retake this particular city.
The unseen threat is the hardest to combat.
Send them packing. Don't hold back. Occupy this place. We will go down in history. At your command. Achilles might have something to say, but...
Portents are no mystery to me.
I serve.
Trained for command. We will claim victory. Death or glory. Break some heads. Do not anger me. Impossible! Organize watches! Get in there! Now I rule here! I pledge my loyalty. Hungry for action! Ambush positions!
Perhaps you should reconsider.
Glory awaits us.
Alright, I'm still losing bronze, but I just need to disband this
War
particular
makes the
army.
man.
So it's like I have 5 armies and I'm spending 10%. Okay, so it's actually not the... It's not extra armies that are hurting my bronze supply, it's something else.
No disguises here, friend. Just honest words. Okay.
Aye. Coming.
Don't let it.
Hello?
Let's make war.
Achilles probably needs the bargaining practice.
Looks like
Okay. So I'm just going to march my army here, take their capital actually. This is where they start, the Cassiopeia. And there it is. Hector. Walking so nicely into my trap. He doesn't have the units. He's just got a bunch of militia, javelins, some giants, which, yes, they are going to be a bit of an issue. Give me good weather. All the rain in the world, apparently. Fine then. So just going to deploy my units in a nice solid line. Javelins behind, and chariots will do, well, what they do.
The gods smile. Reinforcements are here.
And Ajax has come. Just pulling back the garrison.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Be honored, I dare to kill you.
I
Achilles!
rather fight than banter.
Now you die!
Your hero is under attack.
Combat ready! At your command! Wreak havoc!
Right, the chariots will charge in.
You are not
I
up to
am
this
mighty!
task.
Let's do this! Who needs killing?
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
suffer. Hand of Ares.
Chariots, advance! Foes beware!
I'll put you out of your misery.
Save your breath for combat.
The enemy hero has sustained a wound.
Might conquers all.
Charioteers, ready!
Minotaur.
No mercy!
To war. My deeds are legend.
All right,
Train and ready! Attack!
their army, his army, is broken. Actually, in the Iliad, all it took is Achilles showing up on the battlefield, and then Hector being whisked away by Apollo, and then the Trojans were like, shit, we're done. And then they basically dropped their weapons, their armor, and started running like scared cats. And there's this point in the Iliad where Zeus is like, Apollo, just go back, like where he pulls out the god, where he forces the gods to leave the field of battle, and then he goes to Apollo and say, just, and then sends only Apollo back to basically prevent Achilles from taking Troy on his own. Only 9 men.
Nice to be acknowledged.
And the army of Hector has been defeated. But surprise! Paris is here. He still wants his beloved, doesn't he?
I love a challenge. I won't give ground.
March on. Show me blood. Get in there. This place is ours now. We will claim victory. My tactics always work.
We could both profit from this.
Are you here with the
It will be epic.
Champion of champions.
Ambitious, too.
Glory awaits us. Make them pay. For victory. Hit them now. I'm afraid I can't. Engage the foe.
Okay. So he has the garrison, which is apparently full strength. And he does have some decent units there as well. But I have chariots. He doesn't. That's what it really boils down to over here. Nothing more.
Speed!
Oh, he's formed a nice solid defensive line there. Okay.
Let's see blood! Put it here! Armed and ready. At once. Horses harnessed. Ready to serve. Ready to
I'll try and avoid fighting the champions of Troy as much as I can. They're just impregnable units. I mean, here's another issue, by the way. The Trojans have incredible bloody units. Like, the Trojans do have the bear army, the bear economy. Some of the strongest defensive positions in the fucking game. I mean, it's like it's like Creative Assembly looked at this and it's like, hey, the Trojans, they're kind of the good guys. Ignoring the fact that they kidnapped someone's wife, then that's the reason this war started. But it's like, yeah, they're kind of the good guys, right? I mean, certainly in the movie, they're the good guys. A movie that makes Agamemnon and Menelaus look absolutely horrible. And Agamemnon, yeah, maybe you can tolerate that, but like Menelaus? Seriously? Alright, my chariots will hit the guards of Troy from behind.
Your hero is under attack.
Horses harnessed! Bows ready! Harnessed and ready! Ready to defend! Chariots! Bows beware! Chariots ready!
my business.
We could both profit from this.
War makes the man.
I've got what it takes. Great deeds.
State your orders.
You may find my dubious skills of use. They won't know what to believe.
Ah, Paris. You little shit. He's probably gonna sack this one too, but I can handle that. Where did he run to? It would be, of course, like Paris, for him to just come in, do some damage, and then run away like a scared little girl. That is his nature. Alright.
I will fight to the last. Check the defenses.
Need some wood.
War is my business. To battle.
What kind of
That's not an option.
Fuck. That is quite the garrison, isn't it?
Glory.
It would take Achilles to defeat it.
Ambitious. Too ambitious. Who needs deal? Even the greatest army has weaknesses.
Not an option.
Maybe this army will succeed in taking out, taking them out. What I need is wood.
I feel sure your heart is open to my words.
Let's see about that. How much do you want, Odysseus? Everything.
For duty.
Well, it's nice to see Menelaus marching to Troy with a full army of Myrmidons. Laconian swordsmen, champions of Phia, Thessalian marines. Yeah, he's throwing... he's taking my... he's recruiting basically from my roster to march on them. But I do have one problem. One major one. Well, the East will be pacified soon, one way or another.
Now. Eager for action.
Right, so they have some units over there.
The subtle blade.
Right, so he should be able to take them out. Agamemnon is like, hello there, friends. I'm coming for your land, your woman, your city, and your lives. By the looks of it. Okay. So with that sorted out, the one thing I would say is like, what am I going to do with this army here? It's not a great army, mind you. Could use some improvements. But it is an army that is, well, you know what? It might not be capable of fighting the might.
Bolster the defenses. Heading out.
Yeah, I'm going to give a Poseidon an offering. Yes, I have ignored the prayers to the gods. Achilles needs no divine aid. Amusingly, as he is the son of a goddess. Okay, I could get those swordsmen. Canslingers. Renowned Phaean spears. I'll get one renowned unit. One more swordsman. And that will be it. Right, just balance things out there. Now, problems.
Hungry for
Well, his name is Paris. I could take the city, actually, with Ajax. I could... I mean, I could put that under siege. And if they come out, I'll just smash them to pieces. But I'll decide that later. Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications. Everyone's on the warpath. The most of Greece is finally, like turn 118. Almost all of Greece is finally close to very close to unifications, except this part, which you could say is Greek at this time, but that would be really stretching the definition. anyway, Sparta is also on the warpath
Looks like a waste of
against
time
them. Like Dionysus is basically on
I'm not looking for.
on the brink. I'll stick Menelaus
What
on
can
them.
I do for Achilles? First among the companions of Ares.
No. So okay. Stay tuned.